this here. Let me show y'all how trust ought to be. Let me show you how trust ought to be. Let me show you how trust ought to be. Kind of trust God talking about. Some of y'all going through something right now. You believe in God. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. All things are possible because I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. God said, I know you believe, but do you trust me? Here's what the trust is of God. When you trust God, you can do this. You don't even look back because you know the chance there. Isn't that how life is? Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're down to the ground. But when you trust God, you don't worry about it, you don't argue about it, you get up and keep moving, you lay down and rest. You get up. Let me show you how we trust. This is how we trust. We trust like this, and God said, I want that kind of trust. We'll look back and see folks behind us. This is what we do. That's the kind of trust we have in God. We trust Him. I don't see you, God. I know you're back there, but I got to make sure before That's the kind of trust we have in God. And God said that kind won't work. That kind won't work because sometimes I want you to fall and let you know I catch you. Anybody here that failed and God called them before it all messed up on you, before you lost your mind, before you gave up? Sometimes some of you throw the towel in. And just when you throw it in, God throw it back. How many of y'all trust in God? Trust Him in your relationship. Trust Him when you're sick. Trust Him when folks are acting up on you. Yes, Solomon said, I'm an old man now. One thing I found out, can't nobody. I wish I had some of y'all in here. I know you love your boo, but you better trust God. I know you like your job, but you better trust God. Because your boo. Some of y'all like this right now. Ain't moving, but God says, okay, but I got you though. Life ain't moved no further, but God said, I got you though. Folks get on your nerve, God said, I got you though. Some of you taking pills and shots, God said, I got you though. And one of these days you ain't gonna be like this, you're gonna be like this. God said, don't worry about it, I got you. Touch somebody, say, God got me. No, if thou withdraw thy hand from me, where would I go? How many of y'all trust Him for real? If you trust Him for real, for real, for real. And if you haven't trusted, just wait a while. So now, this thing about trust, listen to me, body of Christ. The problem with the body of Christ today and the churches today, that's the reason why the churches are going through. We believe God, but we don't trust Him anymore. We don't trust Him. Do you know, it was a trust of a sea captain. This guy had been going back and forth, and he cursed when he was in the regular Navy. One of the biggest curses they were, he was known for his ability to curse. And in case folks didn't know, the reason why they think people curse like a sailor, because cursing, all the curse words we got, they come from all the different ports, all the bad words from every port, and they put them together. That's where cursing really came from. This guy was an inventor of cursing, just cursed all the time. When he left the Navy, he became the captain of a slave ship. He was going to West Africa getting slaves and bringing them back. But a couple of times while he was going, a storm arose. And every man on the ship began to cry to his God about they're not making it back to port. And each time they would cry to their God, somehow, some way, the storm would cease. So the sea captain who cursed all the time, a storm arose, and this time he began to pray. And he recognized the power of prayer. But not only did prayer stop the storm, prayer seemed to stop that cursing that he had. Because it seems kind of ludicrous to be able to pray and curse. This sea captain that was going back and forward, somehow he had a change of heart when it came to going to get slaves. On his last journey to go get slaves, there was a change of his heart. Because downstairs in the hull of a ship, he heard a sound coming from some slaves in the bottom of the ship. This moaning of a tune that they did in the bottom of a ship somehow ministered I want to tell you the sound that he heard in the bottom of that ship. That mourning constantly of pain, but crying out to something that was unknown. Yeah. Those slaves from Africa, as they cried out, words that couldn't even be uttered. The sound that came out and reached the captain's bedroom as he wrote the words to a poem. This is the melody that they heard, that he heard. They penned the words to the melody. That same